Missed that lady's voice. Jose, can you hear us?
Yeah, how are you?
Okay, good. Thank you. This is Jim Tredinich, Jimmy T with the Pirates. I have Mike Gonzalez, our interpreter, is on the line as well, along with about 12, 14 of our members of our media here in Pittsburgh and one in Los Angeles. So it's nice to see you. Good to see you in a Pirate uniform instead of seeing you in the NL Central all the time. So seen you many times. So. Gentlemen, Margaret, if anybody has any questions for Jose, go right ahead.
Hey, Jose, how you doing? Curious what this process was like for you. I mean, the Pirates went after you pretty hard, in trade talks a few years ago. What was it like to sign with the club now this year?
It's really excited to get this opportunity to be as a starter, and I appreciate this opportunity for me next year. And I know a couple guys there, and I know the Central Division. I spent a lot of years there, and I'm really excited to be a Pirates. And it's a great for me to be sharp, and after a really hard year for me. So that's really cool.
Jose, what did you take away from last season, and how do you feel like you might be able to improve upon those numbers?
What I take away?
Yes.
Well, this season was really hard for me, especially at the beginning, to be sharp as a starter, and after that I get hurt and really quick inflammation in my shoulder. So I'm focused a lot this next year in my mechanic. I think my delivery is gonna be good if I back to hit my strength. How I've been doing during the past, the years when I be successful. That's the adjustments I want to do. Everything coming from my delivery right now.
Jose, I know you've been a starter for a long time, so you have your routine set there, but doing relief work for most of last year, did that give you any, tools or lessons or anything that you can use towards starting this time in Pittsburgh?
Yeah, for sure. As a starter, it's everything different than reliever. I know this year I spent a lot of time as a reliever, but I'm a starting pitcher, and I want to be back and really good sharp to keep in the game most of we can do, and my off-season workouts is gonna be all, like I said before, my delivery, hit my strength like I've been doing in the past, and work hard to be a really good starting pitcher like I've been doing that few years.
Jose, how much is like the changes, or how tough it's been the last couple of years between the pandemic shutting down everything and just creating some of those challenges? Because I've been reading about you. There have been like a couple times it seems like you have been trying to make some of those changes, but there would always be some sort of roadblock that it's not really in your control, but pandemic would happen and what you were working on maybe has to get halted for a little bit. How much did that impact those changes?
Yeah, it was really hard for me. I feel it beginning of the season right away. Like I need to get like that rhythm. Like usually all the years I pitch more than 150 innings, and the last year I pitched just 10 because the pandemic. I be hurt and back, and this year I pitched just 60 innings because I spent more time as a reliever. And that's the reason I go to Winter League this year to pitch a little bit and, pitch as a starter and, throw a couple innings. But yeah, for sure, the pandemic was really hard for me to be sharp. Couple games, I feel really good. And after that was really hard to make adjustments, and like I said before, was, coming from my strengths and not be sharp like before. So that's my focus in this offseason.
Jose, when you talk about the changes to your mechanics, how much of it was about getting back to where you used to be, or was there something you were trying to tweak? What exactly were you working on your mechanics and delivery?
It's back to I've been before, like the GRs and being successful. At the end of the season, I do it really way better than how it's been in the beginning. So I make adjustments in my mechanic, try to change things, and you make goals, try to do better, and sometimes that thing's gonna be good or no. So right now my focus would be back how I was when I do successful. So yeah, for sure I'm gonna back my delivery like before.
Jose, how aware were you of the Pirates' past interest in acquiring you? Do you think that you might become a Pirate someday?
Yeah, I remember when it be that month, and I heard all that things could be, maybe they trade me. I remember when I played with White Sox, all that rumors would be around me, and I remember I heard a lot of Pittsburgh. So, well, it's right here, right now, I am a Pirate, and I'm really excited for be a part of this team next year and do my job. And this year was really short for me, and I can't wait to be as a starter.
Jose, who do you know with the Pirates organization?
I can hear you, sorry.
Who do you know within the Pirates organization?
I know well, right now I know one guy is from Colombia. I'm from Colombia. He's a big prospect. I heard Santiago Flores, and I know the catcher a couple times we say hi before, between games, and well, I don't know too many guys there as a teammates, but we have a good time to spend with them during the spring training, but I'm really excited with that.
Was the chance to work as a starter, was that the deciding factor that led you to sign with the Pirates, or were there other factors involved as well?
No, I am a starter pitcher, and yeah, I was when the Pirates called my agent, that was a really good opportunity for me to play in Pittsburgh, and we make that decision to go there, and that's a really good spot for me.
Jose, they got a lot of young guys on. I'm sorry, go ahead, Rob, if you had a follow up. Jose, I mean, you're joining a staff that's got a lot of young guys on it. Do you feel like you're at the part of your career where you can kind of show them the ropes and kind of what it takes to stick and stay up in the majors?
Yeah, I know right now we have a lot of younger guys, and I think that's a really good spot for us. And how is the division right now, So I'm here to have a lot of the younger guys, and I can wait for that. And the same way like the veterans do it for me in the past. So it's gonna be a long season, and the most time we be together, especially when you play with the younger guys, doesn't make the difference.
Jose, were there other teams who reached out to you about being a reliever, or were you just trying to shut those things down?
A couple teams, but yeah, I shoot down. I'm a starting pitcher, and that's that's my first goal, and that was really important for me when the Pirates called me like that.
And so does that sort of help motivate you? Is that part of your motivation heading into the season to prove that, you know, you are a starter still, and that it's not, you know, you're not interested in transitioning, you know?
Yeah. Like I say, was a really hard year for me, and you know, I want to prove I'm a starting pitcher, and I feel better in that spot. So this offseason and the next season is gonna be really important for me to show that, and that's the reason we are here.
Jose, I remember a few years ago, back when the Pirates were interested in you, I was talking, I think it was in spring training, I was talking with Francisco Cervelli about you, and he was making a big push. He was lobbying the front office for them to try to trade for you. The one thing he said was that you're very much a workhorse pitcher. You're a guy you could rely on getting a lot of starts out of. With that in mind, how difficult, maybe what frustrating was this past year when you had some of the shoulder problems and you couldn't, you know, be out there as much as you wanted to be out there?
Yeah, it was really hard, especially when you feel you fix it, like you start to pitch better and after that you get hurt. You know, that's really frustrating, especially when you have the last year when you don't pitch too much, and this year pitching as a starter, a really slow start, and when you start to feel better and throw the ball better, you get hurt. You know, that's really frustrating. That's the reason I go to winter league for pitch a little bit, and you know, get sharp and be really good as a starter.
Do you normally try to get to a winter league, or is this new for you just to get, you know, back in the routine?
No, that was new. Was the first year I go out there DR, and it was really fun. That's really excited. Winter league there, you know, and it was cool. I expect to pitch a little bit more, but you know, I want to stop and be focused for the next year during my off season.
Anything else for Jose? Oh, good. Jose, great job. Very good. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
See you in the spring.
All right. See you.
Okay.
Thank you, Jose.